Man. 21st century Earth. The good Dr. Thomas Light creates Mega Man, a warrior hero with titanium battle armor. His mission? To stop the evil Dr. Wily in his quest for world domination, along with Wily's rebel robot force. Mega Man, with his faithful companion, Rush the Robodog, go head-to-head against the worst of Wily's bad robots. Mega Man, the game produced by Capcom, the premier supplier of interactive cartridges in the world today, has sold over 2.5 million Mega Man cartridges to date, with pre-sales of over 750,000 units for the upcoming SNES version of the next Mega Adventure, leading to an even higher awareness with boys 6 to 12. Mega Man, the toys, by Bandai, the leader in toys in Japan and other Pacific Rim countries, have been hugely successful. Now Mega Man comes to the United States, ready to launch a major licensing program. And the Mega News for 1994, Capcom is bringing you the animated Mega Man story with 13 half-hour episodes, produced by the award-winning action-adventure Ruby Spears Animation Studios. With a per-episode budget of $300,000, each Mega Man half-hour will feature the most popular game characters. Bad robots, like Gutsman with his incredible strength, Bright Man with his blinding flashes of light, the pesky Patantons, a big nuisance for the Blue Bomber, the egg-bombing birds, and all the robot bosses that have made Mega Man a breakout hit with boys. The well-known Mega Man will reach new heights when it comes into your station's homes, ready to knock off the competition. Mega Man, a mega hit for 1994.
All the bases are on.
西暦 2100WX 年レプリロイドたちの反乱が始まった。もう一人のヒーロー、ロックマン X。スーパーファミコンで発売中。君はまだ X を知らない。Capcom。
You got it. Yes.
It works.
Hey, everybody, it's Friday. Friday means we challenge the games. One of these days I'll have a cool catchphrase to say, but until then, you're just looking at a dude in front of a logo.
Try
hey,
yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba doo. I like playing games with you.
Yeah.
That was
You've made
creepy.
it worse.
Hey, you started it.
Yeah, but you didn't have to run with it.
Well, anyways. So hey, thanks for tuning in to another exciting episode and possibly final episode of Season 2 of Game Apartment 1C. Let's go ahead and do the usual here, and we'll introduce everybody. Oh, well, thank you for being a squatter. Thank you for that move-in. I am your host, Dan, Captain someday, hopefully, by the end of the season, age 33, your good challenge boy. Let's see what else we've got going on here. As always with me is our good pal, Aide Syncope. Your bone status is, you got bone pain, to go along with the Mega Man theme.
I got pains, they're multiplying.
Well, you don't run with that because you'll hurt your bones.
That's true.
So you're probably asking, if you're new to the stream, what the heck is Game Apartment 1C? Quick rundown is that we are a parody homage to the Japanese television series Game Center CX, wherein middle-aged comedian Shinya Arino, who's a very charming, very funny, and not really angry fellow who plays through notoriously difficult and well-remembered games of yesteryears, and tries to show viewers the endings to those games. We're kind of emulating that as much as we can without copyright infringement, but adding our own twist to it and showing you, the viewers, the endings to these well-remembered but sometimes notoriously difficult video games. So typically on Friday nights, we challenge these games. We are on our 10th challenge this season, 10th and final challenge. But before we actually get into things here, we actually have some special arrangements here. So hopefully this goes off properly. I'm very, very happy to introduce a very dear, very old friend of mine, so let's see if this actually is going to work. Let me queue up the Discord here. Oh, was that Ambrosia? Pretty sure that was Ambrosia.
I don't know.
Well, fair enough. Anyways, executive producer Ambrosia. Well, actually, I guess before I introduce our special guest here, maybe I should also thank our fellow Twitch streamers real quick. I'm not trying to tease you guys here. But yes, if you look over to your right, I have a couple names written up there of people that are near and dear to our hearts that also stream here on Twitch.
It wasn't
so it was. I knew it.
Sorry.
I was on it.
I'm like a minute behind.
Sorry. But yeah, so please do give them the time of day, especially when they go live, and even more so when we are on break. They do really good streams and very, very good content, and we would not say so if we did not stand by our words. So please do give them a look. We really would appreciate it. Thank you to all of the squatters. If you actually just saw the one follow that we got in the donation, that's what we call the people that tune into the stream. We love you all very, very dearly, and that's not just us saying that. We're very, very lucky to have the community that we have. Our squatters are incredibly inclusive, very knowledgeable, and love games a lot, and are looking to share that with others. So the more people we get involved in the stream, the better. So please do continue to spread the word about the show, even with us being on season break. The more incredible people we have, the better this community gets. Since we don't pay for any sort of advertising, we rely solely on word of mouth. And with that said, not to cut off thanks too short here, let me go ahead and get back to that special guest, because I'm very, very excited about this.
Who the heck is it?
How do you feel about this? Are you excited?
I don't know. I don't like... here. Okay, let me say.
Okay.
I don't like change, and I'm very competitive.
Well, okay. Well, without further ado, I'm very honored and very, very lucky to have probably the foremost Mega Man expert that I know personally, and would debate that they are thus to anybody else out there. No offense to you fellow Mega Man fans out there. My good buddy Mega Matt is here on the stream. Let me go ahead and Matt, can you hear me?
Oh, I can.
Okay, I don't know if the stream can hear you. Let me make sure that I've got the volume here going good, if that's even a word. Why don't you introduce yourself? Like, I've got some bio up on the screen here, but tell us a little about your history with the Mega Man series, if you would, please.
Okay, so I played Mega Man for the first time when I was about 4 or 5 years old, when my older brother's friend left his copy of Mega Man 2 in our NES, and just left it there for like a couple days after he had hung out with my brother, and they were being jerks and wouldn't let me play. So I finished my homework, I got to play it, and it was one of the single most life-changing experiences I've ever had. And, well, damn it, I've been a diehard ever since. And I've beaten every single numbered Mega Man game. I've beaten every single Mega Man X game. Yeah, man.
Now, have you actually cleared Mega Man Soccer and Rock Board?
Yes, I have cleared Mega Man Soccer. I think I finished a game of Rock Board.
I would hope so. I don't know why I asked that question, but there we are. So,
is Mega Man the reason you got into the business you're
in
now?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Mega Man is definitely one of the big reasons why I got into the business I am in now, because, you know, basically my love for Mega Man cemented my love for video games. And, like, I always wanted to work on video games for as far back as I can remember. But, you know, for a lot of kids, myself included, you know, working in the game industry, especially in Japan of all places, seems like a really sort of home run swing type of goal. That, you're probably not, you probably shouldn't put all your eggs in that basket. And I didn't, frankly. I did many other jobs before I did this one I have now.
This is true.
From GameStop employee to English teacher to web marketing specialist, all kinds of crap. So I'm very fortunate to be working at such an awesome company, working on amazing 2D action games just like the ones I grew up playing.
Now, what's the name of the company that you work for currently, by the way?
Oh, I work for a company called Inti Creates. We are like I said, we're a Japan-based development studio. Developed the Mega Man Zero series, Mega Man 9 and 10, and more recently games like Azure Striker Gunvolt, Blaster Master Zero, Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, Galgun.
Is that a Tronbon I hear in the background, by the way?
Yes,
Hello, Tronbon.
Lady Tronbon.
I feel really bad that I did not do a little blurb for Tronbon.
Tronbon is
But-
the one who does art for our
Yes.
stream.
So yeah, I hopefully should have mentioned it numerous times on the stream. Tronbon is, like Syncope said, responsible for doing this sweet pixel art of yours truly, and then also this layout for the stream. So
She also did that picture with all the
I
characters.
love that
from the
picture
game.
so much. Remind me to bug you for a season 2 commission, by the way, Tron. On this unofficial announcement right here.
Yeah, she's all over that. She's got you covered, buddy.
Sweet, sweet. All right, so let's go ahead and get into things here. We do have a little bit of the intro for the game before we get into it. So current record for the season thus far, sitting on 6 wins, 3 losses, hoping to make that 7 with Matt's help here. So hopefully not lean on you too much, but I'm going to because I'm very, very bad with Mega Man games. So I'm gonna I'm gonna mute you real quick just so I can give Syncope some good time to get her sweet, sweet voice in here and just give us a little bit of an intro on the game that we're challenging tonight. This is our 10th and final game for the season. So without further ado, Syncope, take us away. I'm gonna mute and we'll be right back in a sec.
Mega Man X. Capcom's Blue Bomber is reborn in 16-bit graphics in a future filled with peril and adventure. Dan challenged the second entry to the Mega Man series back on the 24-hour Extra Life charity stream. Today, he tackles the 1994 side-scrolling platformer, a sequel series to the original Mega Man games. As Mega Man X, players travel through 8 stages to stop the Maverick's criminal activities and defeat Sigma before he can take control of the world. With no skills and a terrible history of failing miserably at most Mega Man titles, will Dan be able to emulate his victory with Mega Man 2? Or will the Mavericks have their wish granted and see X fail in his mission to save the world thanks to a talentless Dan? Grab your E-tanks and strap in as Dan takes on the 10th and final game of this season. Here's to the end of Season 2, to a hopeful victory, and to our faithful squatters cheering at home. Let the final challenge of Season 2 begin now.
With me.
There you go.
Okay, sorry. Matt and Tron, you still there?
Well done. That was some good narration there.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Garth.
Got a knack for this, kid. You can go far. You can go places.
Somebody pay me to say words.
You insinuate that I don't pay you.
Don't.
Oh, that's,
Oh.
the Patreon money hasn't come through yet.
I do it from the bottom of my heart.
Well, thank you. Well, I hope all of our
You claim all those bits.
I hope all of our squatters have had a good week so far.
Thank you for the bits, fellas.
Yes, thank you so much. All right, this is probably gonna be really loud. Is that coming out of the?
That's coming out of something.
Hold on, let me try that again. Oh heck! Oh, thanks, Tito Delito.
Tito
There
got
we
a
go.
sub.
All right, so Matt, how many times, if you know an exact number, have you actually cleared Mega Man X?
I don't know an exact number, but probably at least 15 to 20 times. At least.
You're killing me. I haven't even cleared 3 of the bosses.
Now, keep in mind, I got this game in '94. You know, when I was that 6 to 12-year-old age range young boy.
When the marketing was targeted for you.
That Capcom video was really trying to sell to me. You know, so, you know, played a lot.
A remark about that video, there aren't that many Mega Man commercials to pull from. So it was either that or a weird mid to late 90s commercial for the X collection that was on GameCube and PS2. But that commercial...
You'd have to pull, like, Japanese commercials if you wanted, like, a wealth of Mega Man commercials.
Yeah. Like, believe it or not, that commercial was worse than the commercial that I actually ran. Let me fix the game audio here real quick. Give me 1 sec.
What's crazy about the commercial you did show is, like, you know, it has, like, you know, the Japanese style animation that they did for, like, the, they released, like, an OAV back in the day called, like, Wish Upon a Star. What did they go to the English name?
Yeah, that was the one that ran on the PSP, right?
No, that was, like, on DVD. Like, ADV, like, ADV, like, put out a DVD of this. And,
oh, wow.
But yeah, like, that looks how, like, how that video you showed did, as opposed to what we got at the end of the day. Which, you know, I still do love in all of its campy greatness.
Okay, so, quick question. Yeah. Should I adjust my controls at all? Upon doing some research about this game, like, there's a thing with doing dash jumping.
Yes.
I don't know if my fingers can handle that business.
There are 2 schools of thought when it comes to dash jumping, which is keeping the original controls and setting dash to the L trigger.
Okay, to the L trigger. All right.
You might have I keep them with the original controls only because that's just how I've always done it, and changing it now feels dirty.
Sorry.
Now, the one thing though, as you'll see there, is if you do change dash to L, which honestly probably will be more comfortable for you and make it easier to do dash jumps. When you're scrolling through your weapons, you can only use the R button. So you can't, like, go back and forth with L and R. You have to, like, oh crap, I missed that one. You have to scroll through your whole list again to get back to it. Or, you know, hit pause and do it. But I honestly think you will probably have an easier time doing the command itself by having it on L.
Okay.
I think that, for you, I think that'll be a worthwhile, you know, having the minor inconvenience of having only to use R to scroll through your weapons, I think, will be offset by having an easier time doing dash jumps.
All right, let's see how this goes. So, Syncope, you have a rough history with the Mega Man franchise, correct?
Oh, really?
You're making a face. I'm not trying to single you out. I just know that you have tried to play with Rockcock before, and it has also not been favorable.
I am not good at Mega Man.
Welcome
it's
to the
too
club.
Hard for me, but I also am bad at everything. So, so do you want me to read the chat or?
Oh yes, please. Yes, sorry.
I feel bad because people are saying stuff and we're missing it. Ah!
Well, did you lose Twitch?
Twitch has decided to change the color scheme on me.
You
suddenly.
had to say something.
What the heck, dude? All right.
Come back to me, Syncope.
Come back.
Oh my gosh.
Scroll back up. Oh, I can't deal with this light. This light scheme. It's too bright. I need it dark. Bring it back.
What are you talking about? The iPod?
The iPad, really
iPod.
Right now.
I'm a generation or 3 behind.
It keeps crashing.
Playing on that iPod Classic.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine having to work off of that to be able to see what's going on in the chat. Good lord.
Oh, it's broken. Okay. So Tito's here on break, but may not
sweet.
be here very much.
Oh no.
And it crashed, so I got no chat to look at.
Way to
now.
go, Tito.
I think like this sucks because there was a lot of things people said that I wanted to be able to tell you about, and now it's probably deleted.
Oh no.
So
I mean, like, are you able to read the
no,
screen?
you can't. You have it set so that it disappears, you know what I mean?
Oh, well, I mean, like, I have Twitch up here.
It's
Like,
gone.
it refreshes.
It's
You
gone
lose
now.
all the chat that's
Oh, no.
So,
Everybody,
yeah.
quick, retype what you typed.
I missed everything y'all said. I wasn't able to read it. Poor Dan. I'm very sad. I'm also sad that for some reason it has taken away my ability to look at everything in the dark version of this.
Well, then what is the dark version?
Ah, there we go.
Oh,
It
did
fixed
you get
it
it?
for now, but we'll see.
Oh, jeez.
For some reason it keeps crashing when I use Twitch on here.
Oh. You got too many
I'm
applications
sad
open on it,
because-
maybe?
Nope.
Nah.
Oh, that's what happened. Thank you, Ambrosia.
What?
Apparently, if you swipe 2 fingers, it changes the mode. What a mess.
Oh.
Love it. Learn something new today.
I'm very upset because there was something that somebody had said that I wanted to bring up. Now.
Was it an interesting fact or a good goof? Or both?
I can't even remember now. I just remember it was good.
Oh man, I haven't died yet. I hope I don't jinx myself.
It was a do not say that.
I mean, well, it's not uncommon for me to die on the tutorial stage.
Well, so far so good. You're making this highway stage look like a easy way.
I appreciate it.
I think Ambrosia said something about how, remember last time you did a Mega Man stream saying that if Mega Man loses, he just becomes man and he has to go back to his stage up.
Well, gotta turn in my Mega card. Sorry.
I'm just man now.
Oh yeah, Mr. Man was my father. Call me Mega. Except that he has an actual first name.
Okay, so the concept is he's a robot, right?
He's a Reploid, I think.
Is this like the replacement of Mega Man?
Well, so Matt, fill us in on that X history, if you would, please.
Well, kid, you see, back when Dr. Light was at the end of his day.
Yeah, hold on. 1 second.
Well, sort of. That's not live, but yeah. Basically, Mega Man X is the last creation of Dr. Light, same dude who made the original Mega Man, and basically he was way ahead of his time, and he was so powerful that basically, Dr. Light was not sure about what his impact on the world would be. So basically, he buried him in a capsule, and basically put him in stasis for a long time until basically the world had caught up to him, pretty much.
Oh gosh, I gotta come up with a voice for what is this? This is vile.
Ambrosia said, "I love it when I say a thing and people laugh and smile."
Fun fact: his Japanese name is Baba.
Baba.
Why?
Baba.
Vava.
A lot of the Japanese names for the characters in Mega Man X are really silly.
Oh jeez. You worthless piece of scrap metal. Did you think you could defeat me?
Can I do my flood voice for the robots?
Oh sure, if you'd like. Your flood voice from Super Mario Sunshine?
It's also the voice that I use for Metal Gear.
You want to do it for Zero here?
I'll do it for all the robots.
You can do it for Zero.
Zero.
Yeah. I'll do Stinko Man for Mega Man X. I guess I'm not powerful enough to defeat him.
X, you shouldn't expect to defeat him. He is designed to be a war machine.
Poor Zero.
Remember, you have not reached full power yet.
You sound like Robo Pearl. Like whenever Pearl's like has like her training holograph.
What does she say when she's
Weapon mode
Pearl?
activated.
If you use all the abilities you were designed with, you should become stronger. You may even become as powerful as I am.
This is torture.
I'll scout ahead and collect as much information on Sigma's fortress as I can.
I regret everything.
You love it. I'll meet up with you when you get there. See you later.
He's still got more.
He's still going.
Yeah.
X, I know you can do it. Why don't you like this?
Thanks, Zero. I'm outie.
Why don't you enjoy this? Gotrek says she sounds like Vicky from Small Wonder.
Oh, jeez. That's a thing.
I never saw
Alright.
Small Wonder.
So, the only thing that I truly know about boss progression is I start with Chill Penguin, correct?
Right, they're like
Dude,
hardcore
you
looking.
want that sweet dash action.
Oh, pretty interesting they kept the boss theme for X.
I'll go do all the work, X, so stay here and try not to be a loser.
That sounds like Zero, all right?
That was Happy Whale's contribution.
Good.
What's the Danbot 5000?
Oh, man.
Oh man, I miss Danbot 5000.
So
Tell me this lore.
our friend Kim, who is married to our good pal Brandon,
Yes.
I got really good at talking like a speak and spell when I would hang out. I guess it was around the time where Matt here was still living in the apartment with us. We'd go over to my buddy. Oh wow, I can't remember his name, but we would go over to his house and
my best friend who I forgot.
we would hang out. Well, he was a friend through my buddy Blake. Yeah, but his brother Dave, who I've kept up with throughout the years, we would all like talk like speak and spells or like the text to speech or yeah, like the old Windows application where you would like type in stuff and it would read it back to you in like a modulated voice.
I love the speak and spell.
So yeah. So I got really good at doing that, but
Do it.
Kim hates it.
Do it.
Because I would just like repeat things like I sounded like a broken program, but Brandon would love it. So
And then they got divorced.
every now and again, well, they're still married.
Okay.
So long story short, I forget how it even started, but I think I was doing like Q&As on Facebook with friends and just typing everything in caps to come off like a robot. And
Instead, you sounded like an angry.
but then I would
lawyer.
do it in person and talk in modulated voice. So I'd be like, the Danbot 5000 has advice for you. So Jen there got really excited when I would do it, and I believe it was also an end boss for one of the LARPs that they ran, if I remember correctly.
All right.
Oh, and I'm not reading like Dr. Light here.
Read it.
And I hope the world would allow you to choose a peaceful one.
Yes, that's exactly how I read them when I play through X2.
Now it seems that you are destined to fight. God, all my derpy voices sound like Homestar.
It's true.
Because I
like
thought the
Homestar.
world might need a new champion. I have hidden capsules like this one. If you find and use them, you will be able to increase your powers
Rise from your grave.
beyond anything the world has ever known. Step into this capsule and receive an acceleration system to boost your speed.
More fun.
Good luck, X. Oh man. So how many years past? How many years past the original Mega Man series is this?
Well, I mean, original is like 20XX. This is 21XX.
Oh. So it's
A
debatable.
It's 100.
Basically 100 years.
Well, it might be 75, Cinco.
It's 100 enough.
it's 100 enough.
Everyone on Twitter.
The Mega Man X story.
Everyone on Twitter is mad at me right now because I called Pearl a hideous gremlin.
What?
I mean the Pearl from the Splatoon.
Oh, yeah, that would
thing.
kind of draw some fire. She's got that weird tooth.
She's creepy. She just has that little face.
She's a Hawaii gremlin.
No, she's a hideous gremlin. But she likes being a hideous gremlin, I think. I think she's cool with it.
That's her thing.
She likes that
She
I'm
leans into
repulsed
it.
by her. See, like, I wish that I had the attitude that I do now when I was a kid, where instead of getting upset when people make fun of you about something, you just lean into it.
I can't believe I just died. Jeez.
I think I would have handled life a lot better if I learned.
Tron,
to lean
opinions
into
on the
things.
hideous goblin?
I love her. You shut your mouth.
You would.
She's a koi gremlin.
Yeah, everybody
Hawaii
loves her,
gremlin.
except for me.
Is there a Japanese equivalent word for gremlin?
I like
Would that be
Marina.
Oni?
She's cute.
Nah, a bit of a different connotation, I think. I'm not sure if it would be Gudemudin.
Uremuring.
I'm glad that Happy Whale agrees with me, even though he loves her.
Oh.
He's like, she is a hideous gremlin, and I love her so much.
Oh, how do I keep dying? This is the first stage. This is not boding well.
A Happy Whale said, not a monkey. That's funny.
Maybe.
That's a Dave the Barbarian dig, Dan.
Wow.
Basically, every time you say when I died, I'm like, I get to count the delay from the
Oh,
stream.
sorry.
Like I died, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is.
You think that's bad? I've got a delay, and I'm in the room with them. I'm sitting here like, who followed? I gotta wait for like a minute to find out who
Yeah,
did.
no, I feel you there. I feel you there.
I feel like Splatoon Pearl is the Ed Asner of the Nintendo world. where just they're not really nice to look at, but you appreciate their effort and love their work.
Dan.
Yes.
World Builder's here.
Who?
Yeah, did you play Octo Expansion?
World Builder! Oh heck, it's Wubs! What up? Come to watch me fail.
Did World Builder miss anything?
Well, we got Mega Man on the stream. It's my good pal Matt Papa.
There he is.
We talked about how Pearl from Splatoon is a gremlin. Some squatters made some good goofs because they're funny and good people. That's about it. And I've died a bunch on the first official stage.
You got this.
I appreciate your belief in me. All right, chill penguin, eh?
You got full life. You're good.
Oh gosh, I'm dead.
So penguin only has like a couple attacks, and like once you kind of get the feel for them, they're pretty easy to avoid. Like he'll riding up walls is your best friend when he's just kind of like doing BS on the ground where you can't really hit him.
Oh gosh. Simple boss.
Yeah,
Simple boss is challenging boss for me.
You can knock him out of like an attack even with just like a normal shot. You don't even have to have a charge shot to like stun him basically.
I think I'm doing good.
I'm
Like,
technically
obviously
probably.
charge shots will do more damage, but you know, it's easy to block him out of stuff just by popping him with one normal shot.
Got it. So, sorry to interrupt. Syncope, why do you say that you might be a gremlin?
I don't know. I have all the gremlin qualities.
Explain. What is a gremlin quality? You can't be fed after midnight?
Yeah, and something about water is bad for me.
Something about water is bad for you.
And I ruined Christmas.
Do you have a white mohawk? Do you confuse early 20-something kids named Billy? Does
Really?
Corey Feldman guest star in your life story?
I wish.
Is your dad an inventor?
Corey Feldman's the
Wait,
one who's
wait,
doing that.
why am I... There's no gremlin that has a dad that's an inventor. What am I talking
I'm
about?
confused.
I keep making references to the film.
It's a very smart gremlin dad.
Gremlin dad.
Do I wreck planes? There's a reason I haven't been on a plane since I was 7.
Yeah. Oh, do you scare William Shatner?
I do.
Well, good to know. So take that, Bill Shatner. Yep, still fighting Chill Penguin here somehow.
Rockhawk was telling me he
good
loves.
from what I can, from my delayed viewing vantage point.
Rockhawk was telling me he loves William Shatner, and I would love William Shatner, except I've read his tweets, and they're all basically my dad getting into unnecessary arguments with young people. So I don't like it.
One more! Yeah! There we go.
Good job.
Tito
You're still
says-
putting him on my screen. Good job.
You know who's really cute? Wario.
This is debatable.
I like Wario when he's doing that, like, laying on his side trying to be sexy thing.
Like, hello, it is me, Wario. What you doing?
He shows up on, like, a stream, and it's just him.
You get shotgun ice.
Hey, baby.
Can it cool my drinks, though?
Would you give Wario a big kiss?
No.
You don't know.
No. No, I said I don't know. I mean, no, I would not do. Alright, memory serves me correctly. Spark Mandrill next, or...
Now, it depends on how you want to do this.
Okay.
Now, there's... if you want the upgrades sooner,
Yes. Will that make the game easier?
I would reckon so.
Okay.
Now, what you could do,
Hmm.
there's basically 2 ways you can go about this. The way I do it
Uh-huh.
is I actually fight Storm Eagle next, and the
Okay.
reason I fight him next is because he's also pretty manageable with the Buster, and you get the head parts there, and you also get Storm Tornado, which is like a stupidly powerful weapon.
Okay.
And I do Flame Mammoth stage after that, who's weak to the Storm Tornado, and then I do Spark Mandrill and continue on.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let's-
You get the Buster upgraded Flame Mammoth stage.
Can you guys hear my hiccups that I'm suffering?
I can.
A little bit.
I'm sorry. Like a
Storm
small
Eagle.
child
It
here.
is all good.
Alright.
Oh, are we doing voice chat after this?
Oh, heck yeah, we're doing voice
yeah,
chat.
we're doing voice chat after this.
Depending on Tron and Matt's schedule. I don't know if they are more than welcome to join, but
yeah.
understanding that Japan time zone difference, though.
Japan.
Come and ask all the questions that you wish to ask Tron and Matt.
Japan.
Like, why do you like Frankenberry so much?
Because it's delicious. Although I'm dieting now, so I can't eat that nearly as much.
Thank goodness.
I can only eat half as much Frankenberry now.
What is it?
In Japan?
No, that's the thing. Is like
You're
the past couple years, I've been.
You've been smuggling it.
Yeah, I've been in that secret cereal smuggling ring.
Yes. So basically, because I can list off the cereal that Japan has. You ready for this? Corn Flakes, Frosted Flakes, and Cocoa Krispies, and that's basically it.
Amber said, do they live in Japan? Yes, they live in Japan. They live and they work in Japan. Matt works for a cool video game company.
Spoiler alert, Japan is a state of mind, and that is where they reside.
What do you do with that company, Matt?
So I am a producer, and I'm also the localization director. So because we're a Japanese company, so all our games made in that sweet Japanese, and then I make it into the English easy.
He was the man at the booth at PAX, right? Yes, he was.
Yes, that's me.
The only time I ever see Matt and Tronbon is at conventions or MagFest, and they're always so busy. It is so hard to get a chance to talk to them.
Well, that and like the both of them know everybody and their moms.
Yeah, so it's a combination of it's the only time they're in this country and everybody knows them.
So like show up and be like, "Hey, what's up?" It's like, "Oh, sorry, I gotta hang out with this person's mom," and then I have to hang out with that person that the mom belongs to.
It's cool though. We do get a chance to hang out with them.
Yeah, no, I'm always happy to see you guys. I always try to make sure I get in the holidays because holidays are great because it's like Christmas, New Year's, MagFest. It's a trio of holidays.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Amber said they come all the way to the U.S. for con. Part of it is you guys do it for panels, right? And stuff like that?
Yeah, I mean, generally, that's the ideal. I mean, for a Japanese company without a U.S. office, we come to the U.S. a lot.
This is true.
Like, probably more than any Japanese company that isn't like, a AAA company with a U.S. office. I would safely make that bet any day. And that's mostly my fault. Because, I mean completely my fault.
Actually, know where to get all this stuff.
Because, go down there, Dan, and those little canisters up there, you have to jump up there and shoot them down. But, because the U.S. market is our biggest market. And I know the U.S. market better than anyone at the company, so we get to as many conventions as we can to get our games in front of people. That's why we're always in like the dealer's room or exhibitor hall, whatever you want to call it. Showing off our latest games, selling merch. Dan knows this firsthand. He's helped me out at PAX East the past 2 years now.
It's true.
Yeah.
Hopefully 3.
Hopefully 20.
Yeah, I have no intention on not going to PAX East next year, so.
I was gonna say, like, you mentioned that the U.S. is your biggest market. Like, is it?
Oh, by no
really?
Margins. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you gotta figure, like, just population alone.
Oh, yeah.
Just the United States is 3 times that of Japan. Just the United States alone. And then you have Canada and Mexico, and part of South America is included under the North American, Sony or Nintendo umbrella, basically. So yeah, it is. I would say, depending on the game, game like I can't give you exact numbers, but certain series obviously do better in certain locations. That's the same for anything. A game like Gunvolt, for example, has a lot more comparable sales numbers with the U.S. But say a game like Blaster Master Zero, which doesn't have any sort of cult following. Blaster Master has no cult following whatsoever in Japan, but it's considered a cult classic in North America. Blaster Master Zero sold way more in North America for us than it did in Japan, like many times in Japan. So it also depends on the game too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Size of the market is, it is what it is. So I try to make sure we get out there as often as we can. I mean, I've been to the U.S. I think 4 or 5 times already this year.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be at PAX West in a couple of weeks.
Oh, jeez. You were gonna say something, Cinco?
So
I might
Ambrosia
not
said,
know.
I'd love to go to MagFest, but then I'd be all alone.
You would not be alone.
You can hang out with us, Ambrosia.
It's true. Magfest is worth.
Magfest and alone does not really go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Ambrosia, if you get a room, we'll stay with you at MagFest.
Yeah.
Sure would bring down the cost, that's for sure.
Like, even if you don't know anybody going in, I can guarantee, unless you literally never leave your hotel room, I think you'll walk away with new friends.
Yeah, you'll go in knowing no one, and then walk out knowing everyone.
I don't know. Some of the people are pretty shy.
Oh, that's true.
I never meet anybody new.
But that's the kind of atmosphere that MagFest. Even if you are shy, if you're walking around, someone will be like, "Yo, you want to like have this hallway dance at 3 in the morning? Hell yeah! You want to like play this video game? Let's do it."
Can I tell you a story about? I went to Too Many Games once, and I had a little anthology collection book of Sonic the Hedgehog comics in my hand because somebody had given it to me. This kid comes up to me. He's like 21 years old. But at the time, I was 27. Anyway, so he comes up to me, and he's like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then he tells me that his name is John Hancock, and he shows me his driver's license. And then he asks me if I want to attend, like, the after party with him.
All right.
So, like,
Sure thing, John Hancock.
So, like, I think he was, like, hitting on me.
Oh.
And it was
all right.
weird because I was there with somebody, and I was like, sorry, I have to go.
Sorry, John Hancock. No can
He
do.
really, really wanted to, like, prove to me that his real name is John.
I'm not trying to fool you. This is my true moniker.
If you don't believe me, here's my identification. And I was like,
man, I know there's a bit of a lag. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but if you're having trouble hitting him while he's diving, I would just focus on avoiding him and then just hit him when he's more stationary. If you're having trouble avoiding and shooting, but it seems like you're picking it up. But that's really funny, Syncope. That's what I mean. That's kind of what I mean, though. Like, you could go there alone, and you could have like a Sonic the Hedgehog T-shirt, and somebody like, "Hey, dude, Sonic's rules. Let's be friends."
Hey,
I seem
he's
to
fast.
attract a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog kids. Like,
This is true.
My history.
Not intentionally either.
My
So
history
what
is
you're
I'm
saying
very
is
appealing to
you
Sonic
have a
kids.
DeviantArt filled with Sonic original characters.
I do not.
Oh.
I do. Okay, I do have a Sonic OC though, because I felt left out with all the other kids making Sonic OCs.
See? That's how they get you.
Yeah, that's man. Now I'm a furry apparently.
It might be the worst day of After Dark voice chat where everybody was like, "Hey, let's look up our Sonic OCs."
We do that like every other week.
Yeah, well, the first time we did it.
We look up like Sonic people by our names.
Yeah, it was like Dan the Hedgehog. That was a mistake. All right, Flame
You're
Mammoth.
making me want to just like Google this right now.
You should look up Papa the Hedgehog and then
That's-
voice us your reactions,
That's
because
what.
All right.
that's. Oh, make sure, and I cannot stress this enough. You want to turn that safe search off.
Oh my
I
god.
live dangerously, my friend.
Lord.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
I don't know if you can hear it, but I have a pretty loud keyboard. But I am hitting the button, Papa the Hedgehog. As well. Here we go.
Papa the Hedgehog.
Papa
I mean,
the
that's probably
Hedgehog.
better than typing Daddy the Hedgehog.
Daddy the Hedgehog.
Oh.
Daddy Hedgehog.
All right. There is no Sonic Wiener, so that's good.
Well,
We're off to a good start.
Dang.
The only Sonic wiener I want is in a chili dog.
That's the one that's gonna come up.
well,
Somebody,
Yeah, there's no Papa the
no,
Hedgehog.
there's just a picture of Shadow the Hedgehog
Papa Shadow.
in businessman attire with 2 little Sonic-type creatures
With,
on his arms.
It's with
and he's
and
looking-
a baby silver.
Yes,
That's what it
and
is,
he's
yeah.
pretty grumpy
I
looking.
bet if you look
that's
up,
Papa the Hedgehog.
I bet if you look up Matt the Hedgehog, you'll find lots of like
Matt-
cute little
Matt
bad
the
drawings.
All right, we're doing Matt the Hedgehog. Here we go.
Oh, here
man.
we go.
Oh yeah! Here we go.
The treasure trove.
Sonic Shoe! What's happening? But it's not Sonic
Oh my
Shoe.
god! So I got a Sonic in a vest with rad shoes, sunglasses, and Pikachu ears.
Oh man, I wonder if I goofed on this. Can I get that block to reshow?
What are you like, trying to get?
Well, apparently this is where the headgear is.
Yeah, no, that's where the gun is, and unfortunately, and no, you can't.
Oh
You have
no,
one
I
shot.
goofed it?
Yeah, you have
you're
one
done
shot
for.
at that. Sorry, I was looking up Derpy Hedgehog.
Can I escape? Well, I can't escape yet.
That is
Can you-
our biggest weakness is we get distracted and start looking up stupid things on the
Yeah.
internet.
So your best bet for that is either A, dying and starting over, or just beating the level and then coming back to it.
Kill me, pickaxe robot.
Kill yourself.
This is not. You're not being a very bad role model for the children right now.
Don't actually follow this advice.
Yeah.
Killing yourself is a bad idea.
But Dan, I gotta say, dude, you know, you were telling me how bad you are at Mega Man, and like, oh, I'm so bad, I'm so bad. And I'm like, you're off to a fine start, man. Like, seriously.
Dan's just fishing for compliments. Like,
No, I've seen people like Matt play this game and just whiz through it.
nah, it's like
Well,
when you
to
post
be
a
fair,
picture
I'm
of
playing
yourself.
Mega Man X6 now on my stream, and it's a bit of a different experience.
Not you, everybody.
Oh. Alright, let's try this again.
Basically, for Mega Man X, the higher the number gets, the worse I get at it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm playing X6 now, and oh boy, that localization's makes me feel real good about
Like-
Game Boy.
I remember shortly after I got a PlayStation, my buddies John and David were really into the X series. I remember them letting me borrow X4, and I played a decent chunk of it. I wasn't any good at it, but
Okay, X4 is like it's kind of funny because, you know, with the X collections that they put out, like the first X collection is just
What did
so
you do?
discernibly better than the second one. It's like not even a joke.
Moonlord just says it's kind of hard to be good at X6.
Yeah, no, X6 is pretty brutal. X7 is a dumpster fire.
no, I goofed
I
the jump again.
That's yeah, it's really tricky. You like once you jump, you have to like basically like hold the left and like pound the jump button just to make sure you don't fall off. It's tough.
So
It's
you
a
can't
tough
just like
jump if you're
fall
not
to your
used to
death.
it.
You're just stuck here.
Nah, there's no spikes nearby, so I gotta. And it sucks that I already picked up the heart because now I've got more health to try and whittle away.
Okay, so Amber said, Matt, how do you keep from getting frustrated or mad at Mega Man? Like when you keep dying.
I'm a seasoned pro at suppressing that rage.
Here's the answer. You don't.
Yeah, I don't really get. I'm not trying to sound like, oh, I am so cool-headed and stoic that I never get mad at games. I don't really get like too salty at games, just in general.
I don't think you have an angry personality in general. Like I don't think I've
No,
seen
I
you get super
don't.
mad
I really
about
don't.
anything.
Like, and I don't want to be the person to say that because I sound kind of like I'm just trying to sound really cool,
Oh,
but
I'm
I'm
better
not.
than you.
Don't worry, I'm not cool at all.
Matt is the living embodiment of Bo from U.S. Acres.
Like I think that's the reason. Like you like a lot of people like you is just because you're pretty chill. Like
I try.
you're easy to get
I
along
try
with
to
because of that.
channel my inner Iceman the best I can.
I have no chill. I'm the worst.
Yeah, well, Dan, again, you're delayed, so you may have already done this. But generally, what I do is I try to have one foot hanging off the edge of that platform and then do the jump.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
basically inch over as far as you can, without falling off that little first platform there. This is a tough jump, guys. Like seriously, like Dan isn't just like flubbing up like a scrub. This is genuinely a tough.
Flubbing up like a scrub.
Dan isn't just a dork.
Man, at least if I was a scrub, I'd be cleaning something up here, but...
I don't want no scrub.
But you're also a guy who can't get no love from me if you were. So I mean,
It's just true.
I feel you, Amber. I don't have any patience for video
Oh my
games.
gosh.
Like, if I'm bad at it, I just quit. It's stupid. That's why I spend all my time on streams with people who finish video games sometimes.
Well, thank you.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Hey, what are you trying to say?
it's funny, Amber, that you mentioned James, because it's like I know him in person, and he's like the most chill, like relaxed dude.
Yeah, this is very true. He's very, very calm and collected.
How different his character
What are you
and
trying to
demeanor
do?
is from his actual personality.
That's called acting.
Yes. But you know, it's funny, and I've talked to him about this because like people expect him to be like angry video game nerd 24/7.
Mhm.
It's just like, yeah, he's just not.
He's a cutie pie.
Well, I think when we got to meet him at Digital Press that one time, I
Yeah.
had him sign the Rolling Rock bottle, and he's like, you know, it's real funny. I don't actually like Rolling Rock. I just happen to have an empty bottle of it in my house. and I just used that, filled it up with water, and was like drinking out of it to show that I was drinking. But yeah, apparently he does not like the taste of it.
I mean,
He's
to be fair,
betrayed
it's
us
not
all.
the best beer.
Yeah, Rolling Rock it's just a gussied up green bottle.
What's Matt's favorite Mega Man boss? Says Fallout Gamer.
Ooh, good question.
Thank you, Fallout Gamer. For
Oh,
the
thank you,
bits.
Fallout Gamer.
Oh man, dang, this is hard. I could probably tell you like a favorite boss per game.
Go ahead.
Overall?
Yeah, do one per game.
We're gonna be here a while, so
You go ahead.
sorry.
So I would say my favorite one for so we'll start with X1 since Dan's playing it. I would say my favorite boss in X1 is probably Storm Eagle. Because he's just really cool design, his kicks ass, his stage music's really good. Let's see, for X2, I'd probably say, God, I could really get, like, this will legit take a while if you let me do this. So maybe I'll just stick with Storm Eagle for X1.
Amber said, also what you said earlier, Syncope, I usually quit a game if it's too hard, frustrating for me, because at that point it wouldn't be fun for me, and it's not worth it. Rather spend the time playing a game that doesn't make me mad. I'm the same way, and that's probably why I mostly play, like, really
Finally! There we
lazy
go.
RPGs where you can just kind of run around.
Whew. This capsule contains a pot, which will increase the capabilities of your X-Buster.
Good job, Dan.
You can use it to fire all types of weapons.
Proud of you, bud.
Why, thank you. My greatest achievement.
Making
Knocking
me
my
proud.
head into some blocks and not being Mario.
Not being Mario.
Yeah.
Amber says, I love Wheelgator. I wish he was in every Mega Man game.
He's cool. Wheelgator's a cool.
I've never seen Wheelgator before.
Have you met Will Gator? Do you know him?
Oh no!
He's an X2. He's a good boy. He's an X2.
He's actually really down to earth.
But is he Gator Ace?
I love when people say, like, people always say
Oh,
this
yeah,
about
actual life.
celebrities, where they're like, he's really down to earth.
Yeah.
It's like a celebrity qualifier.
You know, Chill Penguin, pretty nice guy. You know, does charity on the weekends.
He's really
you
down
know.
to earth.
Yeah, he's really got his stuff together. You know, you might assume that maybe he isn't so chill, but in actuality, he is.
He's cool.
I see what you did there.
Okay, Dan, I think you're going for the sub-tank. Looks like you're going for that.
Yes.
You know that is there. Okay.
I do. Surprisingly. Like, there's a couple things...
Oh, sorry, go ahead, sorry.
Oh, no, I was gonna say, there are a couple things that, like, I remember through doing training through the week, but then also from the first few times I played this game.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm not completely helpless, but helpless enough.
No, fair enough, dude. No, it's funny. I've seen people talk about, like, you know, different bosses and, like, oh, I heard this, and, like, I thought I said Squirrel Eagle or something. And it just reminds me, like...
Squirrel Eagle.
Like, the Maverick names, I don't know if you guys know this, but besides Boomer Kuwanger, who has that, you know, that's a name in all of itself, but all of the Maverick names in the Japanese version of this game are different.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, that's right, because I was watching you playing this the other day. And doesn't Storm Eagle have, like, a weird freaking name?
They all do. They all do. So, I'll tell them as you go through the stages, but so far you've beaten Icy Penguigo.
Penguigo?
Penguigo! I love that.
Penguigo!
And Storm Eagleed.
Eagleed.
Eagleed?
Eagleed.
Is that the act of eagling?
I wish
Or
my
like
name was
the
Penguigo.
past tense of...
And now, you are on Flamin' Nomander's voice.
Flamin' Nomander?
Oh, you're on his voice. Yeah, I got worked. I'm good at this. Yeah, Flamin' Nomander.
Oh, dang it.
With an apostrophe. Not flaming, but flamin' with an apostrophe.
That makes it cool.
Yeah, that makes it 90s.
He's hardcore.
He's extra hot. Itch.
Dory Mingus says, Matt, it's me, Jordan.
I know. Hi, Jordan.
I thought I heard Squirrel Eagle. I mean, we aren't as good a friend as you and Dan, but we've interacted a few times.
Question. I'm Jordan.
Jordan, I know who you are, dude.
It's okay.
No, he's just excited about Matt. It's good.
All good.
No,
Also,
I have. Don't worry.
I'm Syncope, everybody.
Well, that's the other thing that
you've heard of me.
not to brown nose Matt any more than we already have, but like one of the things that also impresses me about you, dude, is that your ability to remember everybody, or at least act like you remember everybody.
That's the best trick, is pretending you know everybody.
I feel attacked. This is actually, no, it's funny that you mentioned this because this is actually a legit problem I have because you meet, like, you know, I've known, you know, people like Jordan here for years, so it's a lot different, but like, there's a lot of people, you know, especially, you know, I work at a booth at a convention.
Oh yeah, there's so many people that come on.
Appearances a year. So like, especially when fans do it, I feel really bad. So like, hey man, like, hey Matt, and I'm like, hey, guy.
Hey Johnson.
Like, hey, you remember me? And I'm like, and I just kind of give the smile, like, yeah. I mentioned it like Anime Expo like 2 years ago. I'm like, yeah.
You know, Dan, I actually remember everybody.
It's true.
I remember when I started Facebook, I added everyone I remembered from elementary through high school, so I ended up with like 400 friends.
Yikes. I can't lay claim
I
to
looked
that.
them up by their names because for some reason I memorized every name.
I am awful at remembering people. That was like the person that was hired to replace me at my last job was like, do I know you? And I was like, turns out she was like a friend of my mom for like a decade.
Oh.
So, well, you know, have fun replacing me at that job.
Yeah, scattering light. I have the opposite problem. I remember faces. I have a bad time with names.
Dude.
I remember faces, but not names.
I remember people from the back of their head.
The worst ones that I forget are like media people. Cause like
those are the people you want to remember.
Exactly.
I've come across people who I used to see from the back, and I like know them.
That's insane. Syncope. Like I don't even know. Like
I recognize people by their ears.
My proverbial cap teeth because that's some next level remembering power.
Yeah, I can remember that. I can remember song lyrics, but I can't remember how math works or what I did yesterday.
That kind of sucks, to be fair.
It's very hard.
All right, Mammoth is down.
Fallout Gamer says Cinco is starting to scare me. I remember you, Fallout Gamer.
That flamin' no-mander.
Oh, take that, no-mander.
Something was said earlier. What was it? Moonlordra said about beating games when they're hard. That feels so good when you actually do it. It's the same feeling of taking a dump or something.
Okay.
Ambrosia said taking a dump is in putting one in the toilet or stealing someone else's dump.
There is no lie in that.
Stealing someone else's dump.
Sorry, I chose the next boss based on my gut.
That's why you flush, so no one steals your
No,
dumps.
you're good, Dan. So he has one of the best ones. His name actually is not too different from his Japanese name. Is not too different from his English name. Spark Mandrill. See, she knows.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
What is his Japanese name?
Tell it to
Spark
me.
Mandrill's Japanese name is Spark Mandriller.
Oh no.
Oh, that's
No.
well. Why?
That's just unfortunate.
No.
Inafune, why?
No.
It's an unfortunate name.
Listen, he knows what he likes. Leave him
Like
alone.
you know those videos that got popular, the like muscular wrestling dudes that like Japan memeified like years ago.
Yes.
I
Oh.
feel like that's what one of their names would be.
I missed that bird you just killed. Oh, there it is again. It's cute. Sorry, Moonlordress. Moonlordress was talking about when you get the capsule in Flame Mammoth.
Oh. Yeah, there.
Did it feel like taking a dump, Dan?
I can't say.
You've never taken a dump?
No, I have. I just no comment.
Okay.
So, you already did it. I was gonna say, pro tip: Storm Tornado wrecks this thing.
Oh, thank goodness.
Tomato?
Storm tomato.
Storm tomato.
Ambrosia makes me laugh so
Storm
much.
tomato.
What did Ambrosia say now?
I don't think you want me to say.
Oh, is it not? Is it not?
It's more dump talk. it's not like you would get in trouble.
I
for
mean,
saying
that
it.
sounds like something that would happen in Majora's Mask.
Ugh.
Well, because there's like a thing in Majora's Mask where like a hand comes out of the toilet and asks you for paper.
It tries to steal your dumps.
No! All right, we're done. We're done. We're done.
I love
Cut it out.
Ambrosia some more. Ambrosia, I love you so much.
Please don't kill Syncope with laughter.
Oh my god, paper. So the hand comes out and it asks if you can spare a square.
Yeah. Yes, spare a square.
Can you spare a square?
Nope, can't spare.
And you're
Can't
like,
spare
no,
a square.
Not a single square.
Alright, I
Oh,
can just...
to be fair, that might not happen here because a lot of toilets in Japan have the fancy electric seats with the butt blasters.
Oh, the bidet?
Butt blasters, huh?
I do miss those quite a bit.
Nah, man, bidets. That's like bidets for days.
Bidets
Right.
for days.
They're life-changing experiences, my fellow
My
Americans. let me
roommate
tell
just
you.
installed one for his toilet.
Oh, they're great.
I keep telling him I'm gonna uninstall it.
It's like a program.
He said if I can uninstall the bidet, I need to get a real job because that's proof that I can handle it. I'm like, all right.
No.
That'll be the deciding factor. Like, I'm completely healed. I've fixed your bidet.
I gotta start the stage over. What time we
Oh
got?
no.
I don't know. I can't judge if this is good progress for an hour or not. Well, we haven't even been playing an hour.
You've been doing.
No, then you're doing fine. You're honestly
Seems
doing
like
fine,
you're doing
dude.
good.
Like, you are doing fine.
Do you guys literally use a single square of toilet paper?
Who does that?
Do people do that?
Like, that's just not enough.
I dated a girl once who like that was like her thing that she would brag about, and
Don't touch your hands.
yeah, that was a thing. Like, she was like, "Why do you use so much toilet paper? One square is all you need." And I was like, "What are you, a monster? What are you, a rabbit? You just like little pellets and there's nothing left?" God, I wish I was able to do that.
He has like a Guinness World Record streak with Phantom 2s and Phantom 1s.
This is the dirtiest talking stream we've ever done.
You
know
about
what?
This on a kids show, I think.
I mean, sure. You know what I call it when there's like nothing left when you wipe? I call it a poop on the turd. It's like a gentleman thief came and there's no trace of his crime.
Sometimes I
It rhymes with
Dan.
poop.
I like that. That's funny.
It's just dying back there.
You killed her.
There you go.
Sorry, Jess.
It's okay. That's a good thing that I'm laughing hard.
I used to not like one-ply toilet paper, but then I started hanging around you all the time.
Yep, I gotta have that grip.
You're
Yeah,
full
one
of
ply, man. I've
nonsense.
heard that. Double ply clogs your toilet too easily.
Yeah, like you get spoiled. I'm not trying to rub myself clean with a quilt.
I gotta use so much. I like roll it around my hand.
Well, it's like I felt bad. Like my buddy, my buddy Brendan, was after one NecoCon, he come up because he, oh no, it wasn't for NecoCon. It was for, I think it was for A-Next. But he had piggybacked on his way back to Virginia, and he was like, "Can I stop and use the bathroom? I really gotta go." And I was like, "Yeah, man." He was like in there for like 2 minutes, and then walked back out and was like, "Yeah, I gotta go. You've got that one ply. That's not gonna cut it for me." And I was just like, "What?" I took actual grave offense to that.
What the hell?
I
That's
should
like,
have walked out.
that's great.
So I have a question. Since I'm around all the time,
Mhm.
how much more toilet paper do you have to buy?
Not much.
Not significantly.
You don't really. Well, like, why are we talking about
I'm
this?
curious. I feel like I use a lot of toilet paper.
No, you're fine.
I use toilet paper for like thousands
So,
of reasons.
Dan,
I blow my nose into it.
Wait, Dan, I again, you're a little bit further ahead of me, so I'm seeing a delay. But you got to go back up those ladders. Because unless I'm crazy, I think you just missed a heart.
Oh, really? Crap.
I'm sorry, Amber.
What did Amber say? Oh, geez.
Amber said, I had a girlfriend who hated when you talked about poopy or even farts. Even if it was a joke, she would just say, ew, stop! And it was no fun.
Yeah, that relationship would not last with, like, more than 10 minutes. I'm sorry.
10 minutes in, that's when the conversation happens.
If you can't laugh about poop and farts, we can't date.
Amber
like
said,
that.
everyone knows it's the highest form of humor.
It is.
And Lord just says,
Like,
Amber, to be honest, I am like that.
Jess, like, if I ever stop finding poop and fart jokes funny, like, send me to a therapist post-haste.
I'm depressed.
Wrong with me.
like
That's like my outlier for knowing if I'm, like, truly in trouble.
like Tronbon does a fart on purpose and you don't laugh and she's like, oh god, are you okay?
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much.
This is gonna be a weird comment, and I'm gonna say it.
Are you gonna say what I'm thinking you're gonna say?
It might be.
Okay.
My favorite part of my last trip to Japan involved the fart. And only Matt and Tron know.
Dan, please, grace your delightful viewers
With this wonderful story.
with this story, because, oh man.
Hold on.
One of my favorite moments, too. Real talk.
Same.
Gotta beat
Yeah,
this
you
boss
take care
first.
of the Mandriller first, then you can tell that story.
Sorry.
Oh, there we go. Whew! Alright, so what were we? We were walking back from the Odaiba Onsen, which is this really, really nice, fancy, kind of amusement park slash... well, amusement park might not be fair. But it was just like a really upscale bathhouse that's really built on tourism. You go to Odaiba, you go there, and sit in these really awesome baths, and they've got like an indoor area that's made up to look like what is it, like a Matsuri festival?
Yeah,
but-
like an old school style, like, Matsuri festival.
Right, so we were walking back to get on the bus to go out of Odaiba, and we were singing the Gundam theme song. I think as we were talking about what we were going to do the next day about going to the Gundam Front Museum, or whatever it's called. And sure enough, like, at the precise time in the Japanese theme song, where in Tobei Gundam, the singer goes, Gundamu, Gundamu. I had to fart really bad, so I just let one rip with perfect timing, and it was loud and proud, and the perfect pitch, and happened within like a yard or so away from a salaryman that was walking towards us. So the planets aligned, as it were, and it was very good. But we laughed very hard.
What happened
to the
to
point,
the salaryman?
the salaryman, he probably went about a stinky way. I don't know. He
my
probably went home and was like Obasan, I don't know if you know about this, but there were some tourists, and they ripped a nasty while singing our national animation pastimes greatest theme of Fly Gundam.
Question.
Yes, I'm sure you have many.
What's the word for fart in Japanese?
I wish I knew.
Onara.
Onada?
Onara. Like
Ona.
O-N-A-R-A. Onara.
Onara.
Okay, is there a sound effect in Japanese for fart?
Boo-boo.
I thought it would be something like that.
I know the word for going to the bathroom, which I think is an onomatopoeia as well. And that's only because Matt and I had a roommate who hated it when we would say it. It's unchi.
Well, unchi
What is that
actually, it's like, it's literally just like the word for poop, but
Unchi.
Oh my god.
it's just funny when you go like,
Yeah.
Sorry, everybody.
What a very brown episode of Game Apartment 1C
I
this has been.
apologize.
FYI, this is what happens.
This is not how the stream always goes. Sometimes it does. I just thought it was interesting to know fart culture.
Fart culture.
In Japan, do people react when you fart, or are they too polite?
Oh, you try not to fart in public. It's very...
Like, here's the thing, right? Like,
There we go. Whenever you start something with, here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Like,
I didn't mean for that to sound so, like, Like, I am like a seasoned expert in this.
A seasoned expert in Japanese
Listen,
tubes.
I know what I'm talking about.
I have, let a few go in my time. By a few, I mean copious amounts.
Oh my god.
Because here's the thing, right? Like, nobody... You almost will never audibly hear somebody fart.
I want to live in Japan.
Yeah, like, I can count on one hand the number of times I've heard somebody burp, out loud, here. And I've been here for 4 years. Also, Dan, you're gonna want to backtrack.
I'm on it. Get that E-tank.
Yeah, but it's super rare to hear somebody fart in public, like audibly. And I think even if you did, people wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, I can't believe this." Like, they would probably just. Japan's very non-confrontational, like almost to a fault sometimes. So even if, and I've ripped plenty, and I've never received any verbal, physical backlash.
No retribution.
I'm sure people have scorned me in their minds.
What a statement. Scorned me in their minds. That sounds like Voltaire lyrics. Wow, you broke Syncope. Jeez. They are literally crying right now. Good lord.
I like that. Ambrosia, fart in Japan to show your dominance. Yeah.
You alright there, Cinco?
Oh, my glasses are dirty again.
from fart laughing?
I'm crying. Rob Dill said, "Oh, it's one of those farting Americans again." God, this stream, dude.
Like I said, this is what you sign up for when you invite me on it to voice chat.
Mega Man expert and toot expert, Matt Papa.
Toot connoisseur. Oh my lord, my eyes.
Oh my goodness. But, yeah, Japan's really non-confrontational, so even if they were judging you, they would always silently judge you.
Oh yeah.
Wow, I can't believe I failed that jump. That was embarrassing.
Sometimes you'll get the side eye. And the stare. I mean, you'll get stared at just for existing.
Do they try to stare you out of a place? Like, just keep staring at you till you go away?
Well, generally, I have a rule of thumb that I've implemented over the years when it comes to getting stared at, because you will get stared at. It just happens. You are an obviously not Japanese person, and therefore you stand out from the crowd.
Why are you here?
I mean, and you get to a point where you can tell the difference between types of stares. There's the one of these things is not like the other type of stare, and there's the foreigners.
The Gaijin shun.
Those are generally the two types of stares that you get. I mean, I wear a lot of shirts with the
Oh wow, so Scattering Light said, "So I have this coworker who has a very Japanese attitude regarding farts and burps. Like, she was shocked when I farted in the office and thought that it was just expected for people to go to the bathroom to fart. That is my policy. Go to the bathroom to fart, okay?"
Yeah, no, I can't be bothered.
I was raised that way. My mother yells at us to go to the bathroom to burp. but I don't do that. I burp in front of people.
Yeah, Ambrosia, my better gets the "you are so cute and beautiful" there. Not so much this guy. I am a 33-year-old man who wears anime girl t-shirts, so I mean that's all you need to know, really.
Dan, I just remembered.
What?
You're gonna be 34 next month.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Yeah. How about that? Why are you amazed by this?
You're so old.
I'm sorry.
How do you keep on living like that? It's so weird. Are we gonna have a party? Are we gonna have a birthday stream party?
Well, we'll be on break until then.
That doesn't mean we can't do a stream. Aren't we still doing our Saturdays and Mondays?
Yeah.
So there you go, bud.
Yeah, man.
Oh, just enough. Whew. That was close.
Ambrosia said this boss just turned into a DVD screensaver. Thanks for stopping by, Go Trek.
Aw, thanks, Go Trek. Man, that was super close.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, yeah. No, that was good. Well done.
I think you're
well
doing
done.
pretty good.
Alright, so... I get Rolling Shield.
The reason going to the bathroom to fart is something that makes sense to me is sometimes you don't know what's actually going to come out.
I mean, that's...
It's just for your own safety.
I think so. That's,
Go
I
to
guess
the
that's where
bathroom.
those other folks like us live dangerously.
Yeah.
Every time I go to the bathroom, that is like, I'll fart and I'll be like, oh boy! And then, you gotta...
What, you Sam Beckett it? Oh boy.
Like, maybe you guys can afford to buy hundreds of pairs of underpants. But
Oh.
some of us can't.
Thanks, Brian.
And I think as you get older, it becomes more of a problem.
Yeah, that's... when you're 34...
And you're 34, knocking on death's door.
34. Turn that into a bumper sticker. 34, knocking on death's door.
Yeah.
The 1400s.
Yeah, true.
In
ye olden times. Wee. Wee. Oh gosh.
What? Amber, are you responding to Ambrosia?
What is going on in the chat?
Ambrosia said, I hate it when I fart and my lost remote control comes out, and Amber said...
What the? Come on!
And that happens every time I play Gex.
Come on.
What? I don't know what's happening anymore.
Let's not let this last episode slip into depravity.
Hey, we're having a fun time.
We are having a fun time.
A
flatulent fun time.
We're having a fun time.
I know I'm having fun.
What are these fishy mans? They're scary. I don't like them.
They get you inside.
They're not even real, but they still have scary fish looks.
Scary fish lips.
I gotta think of a game to get y'all on my chat for some time.
And I'm trying to think of what I'm good at.
Crossover
Not much.
streams. Crossing the streams, we call it.
Oh no, the spikes!
These don't. So,
I got a new desk chair. There's like this one piece that just refuses to stay on properly.
Why your hands sticky, Cinco?
Because I get nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I'm talking to humans.
You're nervous about farts?
No, although they
I
do
wouldn't
make
blame
me
you.
nervous. I know somebody whose ideal relationship situation is someone appreciating their farts.
Are you trying to say, Cinco?
Who could that be?
Look, I'm just saying, when it happens, that's the ultimate sign of trust.
Is the ultimate sign of trust accepting it or doing it?
Letting it happen.
Letting it happen. Without screaming and running out
Yeah.
of the room.
I just kind of go, babe, when he does it in public.
I just pretend I don't know you.
I remember Matt, or maybe it was Tron, was telling me a story about how Matt burped in front of his boss. his boss is a Japanese fellow, and
yeah. Let Jess tell this one because
my favorite.
This is one of her favorites.
Anime. So let me tell you, kitties, my favorite anime expert. Here's the thing: when we go to events, generally, his boss, also the CEO of the company, he generally goes along with them because they'll have either a panel or they'll do the signing, stuff like that. So anyway, we are—I don't remember exactly. Heading back, right? Yeah, we were heading back to the hotel, and so the way we had the car, it was a pretty big car. It was myself, our friend Sophia. She was helping us with the food, and she was in the car as well. Then Matt's driving, and then in the seat next to him is the CEO, Aizu-san.
Mm-hmm.
And very much Aizu-san is such a chill dude, and when he's on these business trips, he's very relaxed, and, even though he's working his butt off anyway, but that's another story for another time. But he's generally more relaxed, more fun, he can have a lot of fun, because he's not in Japan. Yeah, he's not in boss mode, as Matt likes to say. So, we'll listen to music on the radio just to have something on, not so it's dead silent in the car, right?
Right.
And so Matt's kind of singing along to the song a little bit, and then all of a sudden he just burp slips, but he burp sings the lyrics.
Oh yeah.
So, and he does it right in front of Aizu. And Aizu, looking like we just slapped his kids in front of him,
Oh no.
turns over to him and it's just Hurrah! Matto! And I'm just like, ooh, Dad's gonna make me turn the car around.
I met Aizu, didn't I?
Yeah, he was at Too Many Games.
Yeah, I think we ate with him.
We told him the pizza story.
Yeah, we told him the pizza story.
Or Matt told him the pizza story.
I love the pizza story so much. Tell everybody the pizza story all the time.
I'm pretty sure we've told the pizza story on the stream.
I'm just saying, I tell it to people all the time. It's my favorite story. Wonder how Aizu felt about it.
Really good. Great story.
You should tell it. Because I think people, if they haven't heard it, they deserve to hear it.
I think we tell that story like every week.
Probably. Oh man, what the?
Just like as a Patreon tier, you just do little videos where you tell these stories.
Now, quick question: if I use an E-tank, can I refill it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, well then, shoot. I should be using these.
Wizard Random says, "What is Launch Octopus's real name?"
Jeez. I
just
remember the second. I remember the second half. Oh, it's there it is. It's Launcher Octopold.
That's right.
Pold.
Pulled or pulled?
ULD. Octopold.
I like it. Revolver Ocelot is fellow gamer?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Oh, so close! Come on! Get him!
You got this, Dano.
Yeah!
Moonlord
Whee!
says, do y'all know if the stream will still be going in about 40 minutes? It is 10 o'clock now.
Possibly.
Possibly?
Depends on how well I do on the next two bosses.
If the stream isn't still going, we will be doing the voice chat in my server, if you'd like to join us for that.
Alright. So, hopefully I didn't miss anything on that stage. I got the heart, and I think that was it. Let's try...
Amber said, if you
longer?
get an upgrade and die, will your save password still have the upgrade, or do you have to get it again after you lose, if you lose the fight?
Yeah, no, you don't have to get the stuff again. Like, whatever password you have will ensure you have all whatever upgrades or whatever sub-tanks or whatever that you have.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
so no worries there.
So I feel like in older games, it was like you had a password that just let you skip ahead. Like, but it didn't, like, remember anything. Just
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
And no, in X, you're good. You're good.
That's cool.
No trouble.
Who's this baby boy?
He's like a not Sniper Joe?
Yeah, no, these guys are jerks. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so there's a E-tank or a sub-tank, whatever you want to call them, on this one that requires some fun little precision that I'm curious to see how you do.
Precision, eh?
Yes, sir. You know it.
I guess just let me know when it's coming up.
Oh, you'll see it. But I'll probably have to tell you how to do it.
So,
Oh,
Matt,
God, sorry. I am not used to getting up at single-digit hours.
Sorry. I really appreciate you being up for this.
Oh no, it's fine, man. Like I should be up at single-digit hours, but I'm just notoriously not.
I
It's like I don't have to be at work till 11 at the latest. So generally, I walk in there at 10:59 and 45 seconds.
Wow.
Do they love that?
If they don't, they haven't told me. So.
Oh no.
That passive aggressive.
Japan's very non-confrontational. So. But I am definitely not the only one to walk in at 10:59 and 45 seconds. So.
I have this
If-
problem where I
if
like
they
to go to
resent
sleep
me
at
for it,
single
they
digit
resent others
hours.
for it too, so I'm not alone at least.
Going to sleep at single
Yeah, no.
digit hours.
Japan has a very serious problem with people overworking themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, very true.
Homie, don't play that game. Unless there's like a absolutely dire situation that's like, or if I'm just like, oh, you know what, if I take 10 more minutes, I can finish this thing. I'll just finish it up and then I'll go. That's one thing. But I don't do the whole, I'm going to stay till 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, cause reasons.
Like, is your boss really good about that, or is that
yes,
a problem?
No, Isaac's awesome about that. And I told him when I joined the company, I was like, hey, look, this is a game company. I know crunch happens. Sometimes you need to just, suck it up and just to get something done. I understand and respect that, but I'm like, I don't believe in the whole, work copious hours of overtime because that's just the normal thing people do. And he's like, honestly, I wish people wouldn't do that. Despite the fact this coming from the guy who sleeps 2 hours a day and is at the office most of his life.
Wow.
He doesn't want me to. He doesn't want people to. And I'm glad he respected that because I value my free time too much.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
And, I'm not gonna give it away for free.
Well, that's a health risk too.
No, it is. Legitimately, I can't, in good conscience, do that to myself or to Jess or, to do it to a Jess.
To one of the many Jesses that I know.
But yeah, no, it's some first class malarkey. I don't.
I like that. That's some first class malarkey.
You see that heart, John, right? So.
Heart John.
That's the first John I've said this whole stream. Wow.
Yeah, the John counter.
Oh, see, you already got this. You already know what you're doing.
Dan, what do you even need Matt
this
for?
I saw Matt do
Just
on
kidding.
his stream.
Ah, you've been cheating by watching him.
Well, I wanted to have everything as best as I could, stored up here.
Scoping out.
The other stuff, the couple times that I was trying to grab game footage for this, and then also from playing in previous years, goes back. One thing that I did write down, but I didn't really mention, Matt here is actually a part of the original game apartment. We both lived in apartment 1C, and actually recorded the very first episode with Matt, but ended up losing the footage in the great hard drive crash, which Matt was really good on it. Probably for the best, because I was very bad. It seemed very we were more like a couple than we were like a pair of dudes doing a stream. Which, nothing wrong with that.
Romantic.
I was not as good as you think I am, and you are not as bad as you think.
Okay, that's fair.
Look at my foot real quick.
Is this important?
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you do?
Does it look like I did something?
Yeah, there's a big old bruise on that gam.
Yeah, what the heck?
To the viewers at home, there's a big purple thing on Syncope's ankle.
Yeah, I guess I'm just dying.
What did you do? Did you get frostbite somehow in the room?
I just took my sock off and there it was.
Well, stop getting frostbite.
My legs were hurting and I went, oh, what's this?
Did you smack it into anything or twist it?
I don't think so. I don't know, man. I'm a mess.
Here's my advice. Stop getting hurt.
I'm just a human disaster.
You heard the lady.
You should be a doctor.
You heard the lady. Stop getting hurt.
So.
Oh wow, am I the boss already?
Something that made me do a giggle earlier.
Oh, thanks, Fallout Gamer.
Thank you, Fallout Gamer. Give these bits to Matt, he says, sending to Japan.
I mean, if you want to give me bits, come hang out on my stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, part of the other selfish reason to get Matt on here was so that people tune into the stuff that he does, because it's a lot of good fun. Anybody that is that good at Family Stadium deserves some views.
It's funny, you said selfish reason, but that is to have me on, just FYI.
Alright, what weapon should I be using here? What did I get last time?
Concepts of selfish are weird.
Octopod's weapon, dog.
Octopolds.
Launch your Octopod. Gotta get his weapon going.
So I want to call attention to the thing that made me laugh a little bit earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, please do.
Fallout Gamer said, I like the little bombs with the parachutes, and Ambrosia said, it's so the bombs don't die when they hit the ground.
Makes sense.
Ambrosia makes me laugh.
You guys need to hang out on my stream sometime. I need this. Your chat's so shenanigans filled.
Great people in our chat.
Not. Yeah, I don't say it lightly. I'd say 95% of the reason why this stream is as good as it is because of the squatters. That's not me trying to fluff up the crowd. Like, we have a lot of really solid people that tune in and entertain us as much as we...
You really do. And
yeah.
And like, let me say, like, you guys have built a fantastic community, like, in a really short time. Like,
yeah, oh my gosh, yes.
We were like, oh,
thank you for making me sound like Louis Anderson. No stream today. Oh boy, no stream! You don't even stream, Tommy! Everyone go watch Life with Louie, first episode.
and no other episodes.
No other episodes, especially if they're in Romanian.
In Romanian.
God, that would be perfect.
Yeah, well, Matt and I know a guy named Earl who thought it would be a really great prank to favorite every episode of Life with Louie on my YouTube account in the Romanian language. So it's the Romanian dub of Life with Louie. As if you couldn't stand Louis Anderson's voice enough. Yeah, try listening to him in Romanian.
King Cool 2099 says, "Greetings, Dan."
Well, hello, King Cool.
Amber
Your
gave
Majesty. Your
Matt a
Majesty.
follow. Good job.
Oh, thanks, Amber. Appreciate that.
Follow Matt.
Oh man, what item should I be using on this duder?
Oh yeah, I
Let me
put his
see.
name in the chat, by the way.
What I got?
Hey Perry,
doesn't
I feel
work.
like I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, been a while, Perry.
We're doing pretty good. This is our last official stream of the season before we take a little break from doing Friday streams.
Oh
We
man,
have our cool guests,
is this even hitting him?
Mega
You
Matt
have to hit him in his
77,
Head.
Yeah.
who does
That's
streams,
not hitting him.
yes. Also, Tron Bon's around. She also does cool streams, mostly art stuff.
Yeah. She makes the arty farties.
She does real cute anime kind of drawings and stuff. I like it a lot. It's real neat.
Oh, what a jerk.
Tron Bon, as we say all the time, did that pixel art of Dan that we keep
That
on the
sweet
side,
season 1 art.
and the little layout that makes it look like we're on a TV.
That's when I knew that I made it somewhat big. I got solid, amazing artwork by Trombone.
You did it.
Yeah, she helped me she helped me design a new logo that looks really rad.
Oh, nice.
Whenever
Yeah.
I see Tron stream drawings, I always wonder why the heck I can't figure out how Photoshop works.
Yeah.
Photoshop is poopy butts, to be fair.
How do you draw things? I can't figure it out. Anytime I try to use any
Voodoo
kind of
magic
art
and dark
program, I'm like,
sorcery.
Sacrifice the souls of children.
I
It
have
is your
the
packet Satan that you made for all sweet art skills.
I have the physical capacity for drawing, but I can't wrap my brain around using the tools for it. That's my problem.
Do what I did.
What do you
Get
do?
really good with the Wii U gamepad.
You're
Oh!
really good at the Wii U gamepad, and
Fallout
you're really
gamer
good...
Ambrosia!
Oh wow!
Goodness.
Hey, you guys are damn.
Ooh, whoa! Fellow
Oh.
Gamer is giving subs to people I haven't heard of before.
Wow! Executive producer, Fallout Gamer.
Start giving subs to like bots. That's like the funniest stuff.
Did someone give the sub to
You're stay hydrated.
yeah,
bot.
stay hydrated bot. Got a sub.
If it was our buddy Joe who did that, that would make my day. Oh man.
No, we're not, but
Fallout Gamer, have you been hijacked? Are you
Thanks,
not
King
giving
Cool.
these?
Help, somebody has gotten my PayPal.
So,
somebody. No, this one.
Somebody's poisoned the
We're getting
watering
followers
hole.
and everything,
Oh my
that's
gosh,
really neat.
goodness, folks.
Thanks, friends.
Thank you. Much
Really
appreciated. I feel bad that we're ending for the season.
But we're still doing Mondays and
Still doing
Saturdays.
streams, dog.
Oh.
That's what's good for it. Like honestly, I think, like real talk here. I think one of the reasons not only do you guys build a great community, but I think one of the things that really helps you in your growth is that you stream on a set schedule.
Oh yeah.
And you keep,
I don't
like,
understand.
I wish I could do that.
Work is weird, and
Oh, yeah.
are weird.
Work is a thing.
like,
Oh.
I think it's like I could probably set a schedule for like Tuesday nights or like Wednesday nights or something like that and keep to it generally. But my problem is, Japan 10 o'clock at night is 9 in the morning your time, 6 in the morning Pacific.
Oh, heck. Friends I know in the real space are know other people in the stream from real space.
Heck.
That's crazy. Wubs knows Perry.
That's weird.
But cool. Oh gosh, my head.
I'm trying to think of why I know Perry.
From Cinco?
Yeah, but like, see, I
Rockcock
don't.
stream?
Here's the thing about my internet experience.
No, Dan,
I
Dan,
like.
go back.
Go back, Dan. Go back.
Go back. Oh gosh, my face. Why'd you do that?
So the thing about my internet experience is I don't know how I know the people that I know at this point, because like a lot of people I just randomly followed on Twitter, or they followed me because of things with Rockcock, or they are friends with somebody who was involved because of one of those reasons, or they randomly joined my server, or all kinds of weird things. So I have no idea the origins of most of the people, or like why or how they know me.
Yeah, it's interesting. Like, because what I think is really cool is that you guys have built, this really cool community. I think mostly with people that I would say. Wait, I can't make sense.
I was about to say, like, you all right there? Did you
It's too early.
Did you have a stroke?
Like short circuit in there for a second. Like
Put a wallet in his mouth.
Oh no, gross. Don't do that. That's a bad idea.
I have what, like 1,000 some odd Twitter followers, but like my Twitch is like a fifth of that.
Oh, my Twitter is dead. I'm not.
You're bad at Twitter.
I'm very bad at Twitter. You've got it down to a science.
But like you managed to build the community. Like it's so interesting how like building the community is completely different based on the platform.
So here's the thing. That's mostly our good friends over at the Cinco Land Discord that like tuned in and were like, "Hey, Dan's a funny-looking guy. Let's watch him." Like, this isn't quite Mr. Clean. It's not quite Michael Chiklis, but when he's playing games, it's all good. So.
No, and that's great, and I think that's what it truly takes to build a community. Because here's the thing, like when you're starting off, as you may have realized, like when chat is dead, that is when it's the hardest.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow.
And then it's
More
hard to grow
squatters.
because it's hard to keep up, a fun stream when there's nothing to chat.
Oh,
And then,
my roommate is really good at just talking to himself. Like,
That's
he
the
would
thing,
never
like,
ever talk to the people in chat. And they like it.
That's the other thing that I got really lucky with, and not just saying it because of present company. Syncope is amazing at being able to orchestrate chat stuff. When the first couple episodes, when it was just me, it was all right, but it was nowhere near what it is now. Like, it's just being able to get involved with people. It's also what's kind of made me a little apprehensive to get any bigger than we already are. Like, it'd be nice just to get more people excited about games, and I won't lie, like the revenue would be great, but I'm very afraid that it'll take away from the intimacy of how good we have it with being able to interact with everybody.
Yeah, I mean there does come a certain point where, like my buddy Vinny Vine Sauce, like
oh yeah,
he has thousands and thousands of people in his chat. Like watching at the same time, and it's just impossible to keep up.
Yeah, it's like hard to say hi, and the chat goes up so quickly you can't even see anything.
Like he was playing Galgun like a week or two ago.
Oh man.
And like it took me how many tries to like get him to see that I was there? Like,
especially since you helped work on the game.
Yeah, you can like Galgun is available in the West because of me. I don't say that lightly, but it's the honest to goodness truth.
That's funny, Vinny, because my roommate spends like 90% of his time at home just watching Vinny.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I think that might be his favorite person.
Vinny's a funny dude.
Wow. Well, this is a new one for me. I've managed to beat all 8 Robot Masters.
Yeah, you're crushing it.
Oh,
dude.
thanks,
like,
Matt. Well, this all helps to everybody.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you were full of baloney when you said you've never beat these guys before.
Pepperoni.
I haven't. No. It's very much. I'm filled with pepperoni cheesecake. Oh, you want to doing the voice again for us, Cinco?
Finally, we found Sigma's fortress. Let's go in and put an end to his war against the humans. Is that his hair?
Yeah. So, correct me if I'm wrong, Matt.
Thanks for the bits.
But originally, Zero was meant to be the future version of Roll?
Whoa, who was that face in the middle?
No, Zero was actually originally Mega Man X.
No, that's Sigma. That's not Arnold.
That's Arnold.
All right.
So
Mr. Freeze.
Dan, before you go to Sigma,
Uh-huh.
hope I caught you. So a couple things you go back and get.
Uh-huh.
So first you got to go back to your favorite muscular man wrestler, Spark Mandriller. There's an E-tank that you can get now that you have Rolling Cutter. Or Boomerang Cutter, I should say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Rolling Cutters, that's Cut Man's weapon.
Oh, you know what? I think I remember the spot. Hold on one sec. Let me see if I can find
it's
it.
like right in the beginning. It's like right in the beginning.
And then I should just be able to leave the level, right?
Yep, that is correct.
It does
It's so
weird
funny,
now.
Cinco, how you're reading that when I exit, somehow ended up making him sound like Solid Snake.
You were Solid Snake from Zero.
I don't know why, but it did.
It just ended up happening. And then
said
somebody
Solid
got upset,
Snake?
Like,
Yeah.
his voice is
I was going
Yeah,
for my
I was-
Metal Gear voice, but it's all the same.
I was getting like there was some dude in my chat who's like kept telling me like, no, he sounds too old. Make him sound like this. Like get Jess to read Alien's voice. I'm like, no. You will get my dumb voices and you will like them.
How do I get this?
Get one.
Jump and shoot, man.
Jump and shoot.
Jump and shoot, man.
Ah, there we go.
You did it.
Interesting. All
I
right.
think the reason you're doing so good is because you're just having fun and you're not thinking about it.
Mate, so you're telling me that I think about games too much when I'm playing them?
You psych yourself out.
Well, that's fair.
Because, like, right now you're having, like, fun conversations with your friends.
Yeah.
And you're not really thinking about, like, oh, I need to win this game or I'm going to lose. They're going to take my tie away. Ah.
All right, and then next it's going to Armored Armadillo, right?
Hey, Nate.
No. Well, first of all, are you trying to get the Hadoken?
Yes. Because
Okay.
that's a one-hit kill, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah. You need to go back to Chill Penguin stage.
Is that a little armadillo man?
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Icy Penguigo.
Icy Penduigo.
Penguigo.
Penguigo.
Penguigo. Hadoken. Yeah.
Who said that?
That's what Amber said.
But my favorite voice to do over my past couple extremes is Alien.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. Yeah, I tuned into that. Ugh.
Without realizing it, I just kind of was doing like Ego Raptor's girl voice.
Yep.
The highway's very dangerous. If you don't get out of there, boys are gonna get you.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to show Cinco the other day. She hadn't actually seen Girl Chan in Paradise.
Oh, nice.
Okay, every time I hear that title, I hear it like this. Girl Chan in Paradise.
That's not too far from the original.
It annoys me.
Girl Chan in Paradise. Galactic Amaru is a prokaryotic being.
Oh, I suddenly have a really bad
That
headache.
explains everything. Do you have a headache from Girl Chan in Paradise?
No, I think I have a headache from dying.
I am on time.
Swirly glasses.
It's like that time I almost died when I was singing Creep by Radiohead
Oh, yeah.
in my voice chat.
I do remember you trying to do that and almost
Almost died.
dying for singing Radiohead.
That's kind of the effect that's happened just now.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my
Quit singing
goodness.
Radiohead.
I wasn't.
I-
I was just
I
enjoying
will
my
say
life.
though that Aaron's a really good dude. So like, please, if you are a fan of Game Grumps / Ego Raptor, continue to support him because Aaron's like a genuinely good dude.
You got to hang out with him, didn't you?
Yeah, multiple times. I was just hanging out with him at Anime Expo.
Oh, heck. Ego Raptor.
Oh.
Because I can't remember if you said you'd been to the studio before.
I haven't. I was invited to the studio. I just haven't been able
man.
to.
What
get
a
to it.
crazy life.
Nah.
Oh,
how's
how's-
Bloodstain for that?
How's your Mega 64 hoodie holding up, by the way?
Oh, good. I saw them at Anime Expo too. Like me and Mega 64 have this like
Yep.
flag exchange program, pretty much. It's like literally every time I see them at a con, especially Rocco, I talk to him probably more than anyone else. He's like, "Oh, hey man, what's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing, man." I was like, "Oh, you got some cool new stuff." He's like, "What size you need?"
So.
All right. So like, basically, he has pretty much every shirt that we currently sell, and I have pretty much every shirt that they currently sell. And
What's up, Cinco?
Like he's worn like Inti shirts like on their videos before.
Oh, I'll believe it.
Like, cause that's the thing about selling merch. You don't sell merch to make money. I don't even have to tell you, Dan. You got the heart.
It's true.
You're good. Like you don't sell shirts to make money. You sell shirts as a promotion.
Oh yeah, I mean that's.
Like you'll make a little bit of money on a shirt, but not like tons.
Right.
But then somebody buys a shirt and they're wearing it around the convention. It's free advertising for you.
Yep.
Great.
I mean that is the benefit to things like Fangamer doing AAA titles now. Like it's the inverse for them, where it's not necessarily that the company's making hot money off of them. Like they're getting money because they're making shirts with stuff that people recognize, and the designs are fantastic, and they always get really good artists. Like let me tell you my dream is if. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say you have our Fangamer shirts. They're awesome.
Yeah, man. I've been supporting them from day one. They do really good stuff.
You're a Fangamer fan.
It's
true. All right, so now we can go to Armadillo, right?
I think you have everything. I don't think you're missing anything at this point.
Well, let me go in here real quick, and I can show you what I've got as far as upgrades.
Yeah, I think you have everything.
So I need to fill up my E-tanks anyways.
What's that? I'm sorry?
I said I need to fill up my E-tanks anyways.
I don't think they have to be full. I just think you need to have.
Well, I meant going forward. Like I need to make sure that those babies are brimming.
Yeah, and honestly, this is a good place to do it.
Yeah.
Because those bats are really good at dropping that kind of stuff. Okay, so you have all 4 E-tanks. You have all the upgrades. Back out of the pause menu, or let me check your health real quick. Make sure you have all the health. I think you do. I don't think you missed a heart anywhere because you got the one here. You just got Chill Penguins. You got Storm Eagles. You did the jump. You got Flame Manas, like hilariously easy, which would be Chill Penguin. Then you got Spark Mandrills, so I told you to go get it.
Yep.
And then you got this one. You got Launch Octopus, right? Because you
I crashed the ship, yeah.
You crashed the ship. Okay, so you got that one, and then you got Boomer Coangers because you did the icy jump.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Stinky Millions. Yeah. So I think you're good, man. So.
Sweet. So what is the trick with the Hadoken? All I know is that it's on this ledge once you go back into the level.
Yeah, so it's on the ledge like above the boss entrance.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to have a bunch of lives.
What am I sitting at currently? I'm sitting at 5.
Because basically what you got to do is you have to go up there. You get there's like a little energy capsule.
Right.
And then you get that, you die, and you go back and rinse, repeat. But you gotta make sure you have full life when you get the energy capsule. That's key.
Crap.
So,
Oh, he doesn't have full
how much
health.
more game we got?
How much more game we got? This might be a 2-parter because I'm at.
There's a lot more game left.
Yeah.
You have all of the Sigma stages, which
Yeah.
Technically a second game
it's
itself.
4 stages, but they're much harder. So
Yeah.
take
So
that for what they're worth.
this might be a 2-episode thing.
That just means I can tinkle.
Yeah. You can go to the bathroom real quick. I'm just gonna be trying to get the Hadoken, and then I think we'll wrap it up. Because, man, how hard is it to pull that off? Because it's just doing the moveset from the original game, right?
Man, yeah. Doing the quarter circle forward and shoot.
And is it only in one direction?
It's in whatever direction you're facing.
Okay. All right, I'm full up
But you
now.
also you can only do it when you have full life. It's like Link's,
Ah. Well, that's the rub, isn't it? Can you kill Sigma with it?
You can kill, all the versions that you can reach anyway.
Now, what's this I see? I upon reading up on bosses and stuff, you play through the game twice?
What's this?
Yeah, like somebody said that I was reading that there's like 2 playthroughs for the game. Or they might have been referencing the fact that you go through, like with the typical Mega Man games, you go through the bosses and then you go through them again.
I think that might be what
you fight the... That's maybe probably what they were talking about?
Okay. Let me get this one
If they weren't talking
baton.
about that, then I don't know what they were talking about.
There we go. 8 lives. Not bad.
Yeah. And do you have full sub-tanks?
Should now.
Yeah.
I think. Well, let me just pause real quick. Yeah, sub-tanks are all full.
Alright, man, you're good then. So, yeah, you just gotta progress through the level, and then, yeah. And so, there's a good little trick when you get to the last, like, minecart, the one that, like, shoots you out over the waterfall thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you use Sting Chameleon's weapon charged up, it makes you basically invincible for a short period of time.
Okay.
So it's really good for just like avoiding unnecessary damage on. Because your weapon energy doesn't have to be full, just your life.
Got it.
I mean, having your weapon energy on really good.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, you don't worry about that.
Okay.
So if you do this in a 2-parter, it would be this time next week, pretty much.
Yeah, same time next week. If
Okay,
you
cool.
if you're down for guesting again.
Unfortunately, I will not be here at home. Up in Sendai, Japan, that day.
Okay.
We're taking a little trip next week.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
What?
Yeah, we're going to Sendai, which is a city I haven't been before. And we're going during Jess's birthday. We're going to the legendary Cat Island that's around there.
Oh, heck.
I would die on that island.
You would die on that island
I
because
would-
you are the allergic.
I would die within a mile of that island.
So Jess is going to be surrounded by kitties. So
Oh, man. Well, that should be fun.
Isn't there a bunny island?
I'm really excited.
There's a, like, Japan has an island for everything. It's like the freaking Wind Waker.
There's the bunny island, there's Cat Island.
There's Bunny Island, there's, like, the well, it's not an island, but there's a whole section where the deer just hang out and do their own
Yeah,
thing.
There's all of
Deer.
Japan where they set all the raccoons free.
Yeah, the Raccoon Island. Oh, what the? Come on.
Japan sounds like such a magical place.
It is.
It's so
You have no
whimsical.
idea. Eating,
Eventually, all
eating
the
discount.
animal-run islands are gonna they're gonna evolve to basically be furries, and it's just
Oh,
gonna
no.
be furry islands.
I believe that's what Isle of Dog was about.
Yeah,
Oh,
dog island.
well then.
All
I learn
right.
something every day, I guess.
So Chameleons is the weird green laser thing.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. So charge that up.
Yeah, dog.
There we go.
And you will not get hurt.
Oh, yeah, I got hurt. Oh, there we go. Eh. All right. Let's see if I can pull this off. Oh, no, oh, wait.
I like the waterfalls in the background.
Why is it stalling in midair like that? Yeah, that's some gorgeous background.
Too busy looking at
Oh,
waterfalls.
did I lose? Did we lose Matt and Jess?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, there we
sorry.
go. So, no, it's all good. And then I just die. All right.
Oh yeah.
That I'm good at. That I can do.
Got this.
All right, so I need to do this how many times?
4 times, I think.
Jeez.
Island of Dans.
Island of... nobody wants to go to that island.
Yeah, I can only
That's-
I can only
ugh.
handle one Dan.
That'd be the weirdest island.
Dans as a species are a little weird.
Just a bunch of kids talking about One Piece, Zelda, and Toast.
I like
Thinking
those.
about all the other Dans now.
Just be a bunch of people going, yikes!
Or Crush.
Wow. Crush.
Who says Crush?
Me circa 2007.
Okay, so is the island just full of like different eras of Dan that I never met? So like one of them is having an intervention about Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, probably.
I'm so glad you know that story.
It's one of the- I know like a lot of Dan stories at this point.
It's an unfortunate thing that when they did that intervention, I had not seen that episode of How I Met Your Mother until years later, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh, hey! So, for the stream, there was a point in time where I was really freaking into Scott Pilgrim, you know, as a 20-something white boy do, to the point where I had, like, dyed my hair, was wearing nothing but Ringer t-shirts. It was bad. It was real bad. And,
brought shame to your family.
So, yeah, so my friends up in the Philly... Yeah, so my friends in the Philly area pulled How I Met Your Mother, where they took a bed sheet, they wrote intervention on it in red lipstick, and then, like, brought it out, and they're like, Dan, we love you, but this is too much. You need to not do this. Thankfully, I got out of that phase.
I don't think you have phases lately.
Well, don't jinx it.
Do. You're well-rounded now.
Oh, I've learned. No longer somewhat weeb.
Maybe all of your weird obsessions went away with your hair.
Hey.
Damn. Ice cold.
Maybe that was the source of my adoration for things.
It's
What the?
The source of your obsessive powers.
He's dressed up as Ryu. I give you a special present. Now open the capsule, please.
Isn't dressing up as Ryu just being a funny karate man? So he can just be being
Yes, a comical, funny karate
He
man.
could have just come from his martial arts tournament.
That's what Dr. Light does.
Oh, wait.
He says Hadouken?
Yeah, dude. That's why that's why before I was going like, Hadouken.
Wait, how do I... He's not doing it.
You had to quarter circle forward and shoot.
That's what... Oh, you know what? I don't think I have it equipped here to...
You don't have to equip it. You just have to have...
No. What I mean is, hold on. My controller
here,
configuration, I don't have up left.
Ambrosia gave a sub to Nate.
Up right.
Thank you.
Down right.
Door.
Down left.
Sorry. Forgive me.
Let me do up right. There we go. Up right. Down right. And down left.
Amber says, Dan is so legit at this, OMG.
That... You guys are too kind.
What if you, like, need to have Matt around to be good at video games?
Maybe I don't know. Then I'd be out of luck for most streams. Wow, it's not doing it for me. What the heck? Or maybe I'm just bad at button combos.
32 gifted subs from Ambrosia.
Wait, quarter circle was down... What the heck?
That's wild.
Huh, maybe I gotta switch controllers. Hold on.
Just throw that controller out.
Yeah.
Can you play it on your phone? Tap, tap, tap. Do that.
Wait, maybe an X on my phone?
Use it as a controller.
What controller are you using, Dan?
I was using my PS4 controller.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But it might be the emulator.
The emulator.
I've never had a problem with it.
See if this takes. Hold on.
Harry says, Dan's my role model for cool dudism.
What? You guys are too nice.
Dan's my role model for cool dorkism.
Thanks, Cinco.
You're welcome, buddy.
Alright.
Also, dude, I don't... They probably have it on Amazon US. If you're gonna be playing like NES and Super NES games, there's this little dongle that I found.
Dongle.
It's a USB dongle goblin.
I mean, I have like this real nice USB SNES controller, but I figured it'd be easier to do the dash stuff with a PS4 controller.
SNES.
So let me load
Like,
this up.
Mine is like it's like a Wii Classic controller.
Okay.
So you can use the NES Classic and the SNES Classic controllers.
Oh heck.
Yeah, I got it for like $3
Cool.
on Amazon Japan. It's really good.
Got the connections.
Left, right. Okay.
All-inclusive, dude.
No, that's...
Isn't all-inclusive a thing, like, when you go to, like, you go on a vacation and you get, like, everything?
Get an all-inclusive package.
Yeah, that's Dan.
I'm an all-inclusive package? What are you trying to say?
I don't know.
The stream's getting lewd.
No comment.
Ah, there we go, yeah! Wait, oh no. No! I gotta reconfigure everything.
Amber says, I think they sell those on Amazon in the US too, and now I want one. I have way too
they're
many
great.
classic
I literally got
controllers.
this mine for $3. Oh, there you did it.
I gotta get rid of these guys.
Dan spends a half hour trying to configure his controller.
So, Anime Jeff, what you're saying is Dan is Lex Luthor.
What?
He said you're the total package.
Oh, man. Oh, that feels so good to do Hadoken. All right.
He says Hadoken.
He does.
Hadoken.
It's adorable.
Hadoken.
He's supposed to be tough Robo, but he's my cute Robo boy.
You like my scary Hadoken?
I do. Your scary Hadoken brings me life.
I have to be careful doing the scary Hadoken that I don't throw up.
All right. Well, Matt, thank you so much, dude. I think it's going to wrap it up here since we're going a little bit over, but we'll definitely split this into 2 parts. But I cannot thank you and Tron for stopping by and bringing us some good laughs, but also...
Anytime.
Yeah, so anytime that you want to do a game, by all means. I think Season 3, I'm going to try and have more people on, as long as we're Cinco's not being super competitive. But yeah, definitely, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate the help.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll have some good news for you when we finish out here.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get on chat the next time because I'll be in Sendai next Saturday, but well, like Saturday my time anyway. But yeah, I will try to because we'll be starting at the same time.
Yeah, it should be same time.
I guess we'll see what happens. Because Saturday is kind of our just like do whatever then go back home day.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know actually how our our schedule is going to look for that day, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, man, it's all good. Just let us know. I'm pretty sure, given the comments in the stream, squatters liked having you both here. So
yeah, no, it was really nice interacting with you guys and
check out his Twitch stream when he goes live, please.
Mega Matt.
Yeah. Yeah.
77.
Are you gonna still be working through the X Games, or are you guys gonna be
that's me, y'all.
Okay, because I remember you saying something about playing the new Family Stadium at some point.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was actually playing that a bunch last night.
Oh man.
There's the thing about the new Family Stadium. It's not the most pretty looking game in the world.
Right.
But it plays the way it should.
Okay.
But yeah. So I'm currently on Mega Man X6.
Wow.
And so I'll probably finish that the next time I stream, and then I move on to the dumpster fire that is Mega Man X7. So that should be fun.
Right on. Well, again, thank you guys so much. We'll go ahead and close things out here. So hopefully we'll be hearing from both of you guys pretty soon.
Yeah. Oh, and someone said join the Discord. I thought I already did that, but I guess I didn't. So
I think Tron did.
One of y'all send me a link later. Dan, if you want to send me a link on Discord later.
Oh, definitely.
I'll get in there. Maybe I should probably make it friggin' Discord at some.
We'll get there.
One day at a time. One day at a time.
All right, guys. Bye. All right. Oh, super thanks for Matt and for Tron for stopping by. That was good.
Are we done?
Well, we're not done. I gotta do the closeout here.
Thank you for the bits, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you.
Jeff also said thanks for all the good goofs and thanks to Matt and Trombone for stopping by.
Yeah, so let me do...
Perry says if y'all don't bug me to join Cincoland Discord, they'll tell everyone you wet the bed. Okay, Perry.
Wow. I am on that.
Perry says I'll tell everyone you wet 2 beds at once. See, I'm just impressed.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not even angry. That's a feat, for sure. So, let me go ahead and... Man, I queued up all these videos thinking that I'd clear this in one go. I got cocky.
It's okay, bud.
So, first and foremost, we want to thank our good friend Vink over at Famicom Dojo by recommending, again, that you stop by Japan Retro Direct. For all of your import needs, there's a lot of good stuff that's on the site. Vink updates it pretty consistently, at least a couple days a week, if not at least once a week, with stuff that he's able to find. He's another native Japanese resident, and he's over there living in Japan and working, and he's a big retro game enthusiast, so definitely check out his site. You can see that link below. See if there's anything you need to round off your collection with. I've managed to grab a couple boxed Namco games for Famicom, but he's got a lot of different things on there, so if you like things from collecting for the Famicom, to the PC Engine, to the 64, all the way up to weird Japanese released laser discs. He's been able to grab a couple things on there, so check and see what he's got.
Does he have the Satellaview?
He might actually. They're I don't know how difficult they're to find these days in Japan, but I want one just to have one. Like, you can't use it for anything unless somebody is selling it used. They might have ROMs still on there. But definitely check out his site. Get yourself some import goodies. The next thing I want to recommend, again, as always, our good friend Michelle was kind enough to make the logo that we have here. There we go. For the stream. You can see this on a couple of our different social media pages. Michelle is a genius when it comes to aesthetics and design. Not just saying that lightly. She's very, very good at being able to work with some very vague details, but the more details, the better. So don't be me when asking to get a logo design, to come with everything you got. But do consider her for your next logo project. You can check out her site there at the link. Which hand is it? There we go. Yeah, there you go. Right there. Like a Final Fantasy hand cursor, just pointing at your little menu options. But definitely check out michellemartyr.com to see her portfolio and see if she fits the bill for what you're looking for. I cannot recommend her enough. She does really, really good work. But don't take our word for it. Go and check her out yourself. Yes, Cinco.
I was trying to figure out what's weird, and it's like I don't hear any music. I think that's what.
Oh, I haven't queued the music yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like, it's so
Sorry.
quiet.
Oh yeah, because we have music pretty consistently through the episode. The other thing, I got a new addition to the recommendations. My good friend Kay, who is also dear friends with Game Apartment 1C history figure, my buddy Bill, who I was doing the podcast with, started up a cosplay tutorial site and video series called Bumble Bunch. So if you're looking to get started in sewing and moving on to doing costumes and cosplay, cannot recommend what they are doing enough. Not just saying that. It's been great to watch what they have so far. They just started out, but it's very much an honest and very easy approach to learning how to sew, going through foundations, what everything is on a sewing machine, like what it means to actually thread a bobbin, stuff that a lot of different sites don't necessarily touch base on, which these are all essential things to know, and they're not making any assumptions or anything like that. Like, they're really starting from nothing. So if you're looking for a very easy approach to getting into costume work by somebody that's very enthusiastic and very knowledgeable of doing costumes and sewing and knowing the basics and moving on to advanced stuff, by all means, check out the links here. Again, they just started out, but we've got really, really big hopes for them continuing forward. I know I'm going to start watching them as they keep getting released, so that way I can hopefully do my cosplays when I am a less portly man. So I got double the motivation there, but definitely check them out and tell them that Game Apartment 1C sent you. I know they would really, really appreciate it. So you guys got a lot of viewing homework to do here. Sorry to put so much on you. But the next and final thing, we're doing our weekly recommendation outside of just helping some friends out. I know I hasn't been released yet, but I talked about it on podcast for What's McCracken. But Monster of the Week. There you go. So this is a role-playing game written by Michael Sands, and has been featured recently as the core book that's being used for the Adventure Zone Amnesty arc. So the McElroys are playing through this currently, but it comes highly praised by a lot of people on the web, myself included. It's a very, very basic game. Most sessions only take about 45 minutes to an hour, but it's a great introductory game for people that don't necessarily have a lot of experience doing tabletop games, as the rules are bare in the best sense. It's not overly complicated. It's very easy to understand. It's very reliant upon people telling a story together. So it's very much a cooperative experience instead of ye old D&D, where it's a GM punishing players and making things incredibly difficult, but also having to roll 17 different types of dice. Everything is done with one 6-sided die, and all of your rule calls are made depending on those rolls and then through storytelling. So it draws a lot of inspiration from the Buffy the Vampire TV series, as well as Supernatural, and those, to go with the title, Monster of the Week shows. So you have a lot of fun with this. Character building is very quick, very easy, and can get really, really interesting and involved if you're playing with a good group. So if you're looking to try and start a game and get your feet wet with both GMing or just being a player, this is very, very affordable and cannot recommend it enough. Go ahead and pick it up. I was very lucky to get this as a gift. So definitely check it out on Amazon. And I believe there are PDFs for it on the web elsewhere. And I'll try and post those links at some later date. So that way, if you guys are looking to try and experiment with it, you'll have the means to do so. But that's our recommendation for the week. Go out there, get your nerd on. But yeah, so this is going to be in 2 parts. So I guess we're going to see you next Friday. We're doing voice chat after this, but I think we're off this week because we did Tuesday on Saturday, and then we did Monday.
Okay.
So, but I think depending upon which, again, we'll post about it if we're doing it. I definitely want to try and either do another Jackbox Games or MS Paint Your Feelings. So we'll play it by ear, but please don't hold us to any expectations. We'll announce it hopefully by midday tomorrow if we're doing something. We don't want to disappoint, but it really depends on how we're feeling and what else needs to be done in prep work for Season 3 and this season's finale. So check out Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. We'll post about it and make sure you're well informed when it goes up. Otherwise, Cinco, what are we doing after the stream ends?
You gotta, tell me what's going on.
Sorry.
We're doing voice chat. So if you aren't already in my server, message me on Twitter. My name is 23 Syncope, SYNCOPE. I need to make that into a song.
Yeah, that sounds like an 80s pop song.
And message me, DM me there, and I will give you an invite. And you can join us. We basically do the same thing that we're doing here, except we're not playing the game.
Right, yeah.
And we can also swear a lot more.
Yeah, it's a lot more open to the things you can say and do.
Half the people who show up and chat during the stream are there.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of my favorite people.
It's a good time.
I love them.
But we won't keep you any longer, so our next episode will be either, like I said, tomorrow, or we'll be back here on the 17th to hopefully, fingers crossed, conclude Mega Man X and Season 2. And definitely look forward to some surprises as we close things out. And we will see you, same game, next week. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Oh, gosh, I didn't do my usual thank yous.
What's your usual
Thanks to our usual list of amazing streamers over
we
here.
already thanked them in the beginning.
Well, thank you all for tuning in and for being squatters. Again, please keep spreading the word as best you can to those you know. The more inclusive and educated and lover of game enthusiasts, people that like games, tell them about the stream since we don't pay for any advertising.
Hey, if you
and
don't
also,
like games, maybe you like just talking about
yeah,
stuff.
maybe you like bald
Maybe you
guys.
can learn about games.
Yeah.
That's my thing. I like just learning about stuff.
Oh, yeah. We should have the retrospective for next week.
Ah, yes, retrospective.
Our last retrospective of the season.
The last one.
So it's going to be a good one.
It's going to be an interesting one.
Yes. Sorry about stringing a bunch of Japanese names together on you.
Oh boy.
So a lot of our R&D1 guys have been working on this next title, or worked on this next title.
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah,
for me. I
so,
have the
but
hardest time.
it's our last retrospective, so look forward to that.
Then we're going to have to start a different series
Yeah,
of things.
which we already started planning, so yeah.
Yes.
Season 3 will be good.
Let's end this stream.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
All right, so thanks again. Check out the links below.
We love
Patreon.
you.
And yeah, talk to you in a few.
See ya.
Thanks, Syncope.
Bye.